For those that have watched my Enlisted Problems video, you would have realized that I have a lot of issues with Enlisted. However, during these past few days, Enlisted is thankfully helping us solve these issues by adding in new stuff. However, there is sadly a problem to that, and that is the fact that Enlisted is giving us a lot of new stuff without implementing what they already have. Therefore, in this video, I would like to talk about some crucial mechanics that Enlisted should have added in sooner, especially when they have in some campaigns of the game, or when they don't even have any of them in Enlisted at all. My name is Napoleon Total. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join the Discord and Facebook. And now let's get started. The first thing that I would like to talk about that Enlisted should have added in all campaigns is apparently the customization. Ever since the release of Stalingrad, we have a lot of interesting stuff. One of them are troop customization. In terms of appearances and what they wear, they are a very good bonus to Enlisted. Honestly, if you want to ask my personal opinion, I believe that it's a great idea. The problem is that we just have to get gold. And when I mean gold, I literally mean money. And for those that are wondering, a troop customization order is $100 for every single campaign, I believe. Honestly, $100 or $200, depending on where you are, is a lot of money. And I don't think customization should be $200, especially when in War Thunder the customization is free. But that said, it is a good bonus. Customization in terms of appearances and what they wear is a great bonus, especially in Stalingrad. However, as of right now, none of the customization appearances are in any other campaign. With the last release, Enlisted has stated that they will officially get customization in every campaign, but sadly, as of me opening up the game right now, it doesn't have a single customization. Honestly, I don't know what is taking them so long. I thought by the end of Burning Sky, they should have everything sorted out. However, to my surprise, they have only managed to customize vehicles, not to mention that customization vehicles is also free in War Thunder. So giving us customization of vehicles, especially with a gold pack, is really painful. Not to mention the fact that Enlisted didn't even really add customization for the troops. However, judging how long it took to implement moving AT guns and adding them in other campaigns, I'm actually not surprised. Next, we have implementing more Italian weapons. As of right now, the Italian weapon of the M191830 Beretta has been added in. And for those who haven't figured it out by now, you could have used this weapon in the Enlisted mod editor. And if you are interested in using this mod editor, check out this video. And if you are interested in searching out for more Italian weapons, you can find them in the mod editor. But that said, Enlisted has a lot of Italian weapons in the mod editor. I'm actually surprised that they have this many, considering the fact that as of right now, in the Grand Campaign, as I like to call it, we do have a limit of Italian weapons. We have the ZH-29, we have the Gewehr 41, we don't have Italian semi-automatic rifles, in which sadly and fortunately, there are Italian semi-automatic weapons in the mod editor, which is kind of weird considering the fact that since you already have the weapons, why can't you implement them? Honestly, like, what the heck? I thought Enlisted didn't know or didn't want to implement these weapons before I was doing this video, but apparently they knew about these weapons, and not only that, they actually added the Beretta M191830 whilst I was making this video. So the funny thing is, you've added in the Beretta M191830 for a gold order weapon, but at the same time, you couldn't even give us the rest of the Italian weapons. I don't want them to be gold orders. I really hope that they should just be in the base game without any gold orders. Like, the Beretta M1918 should have been a semi-automatic rifle, why is it a submachine gun, and why is it for a gold order considering that it's doing so bad? And once again, considering how long it took Enlisted to implement moving anti-tank guns, I am not surprised that it is taking them so long to add even more Italian weapons. Next, we have our ships. And for those who haven't figured it out right now, in the Battle of Tunisia, we got a teaser of an image of patrol boats or motor boats. And for those that are wondering, yeah, Enlisted did implement some ships, but sad thing is that most of the ships are in, once again, the mod editor. And for those who haven't realized by now, I'm pretty certain that Enlisted is going to implement the ships in the Pacific. Honestly, if you're not going to release in Tunisia, then why talk about adding it in the Pacific? And why do we have to wait so long to get a leak? Honestly, the Pacific campaign should have been coming sooner, considering the fact that we didn't want Stalingrad, no one wanted Stalingrad, and apparently Enlisted gave us Stalingrad with the massive ripoff. Honestly, I don't understand why they would give us Stalingrad when no one wanted Stalingrad. At first, though, Stalingrad was a good campaign until they released the bloody progression system. Honestly, if they hadn't released the progression system, Stalingrad would have been a pretty good campaign, although not as good as a potential Pacific campaign. Honestly, I have a lot of problems with them not implementing the Pacific earlier, and hopefully they use Stalingrad as a lesson of not how to destroy a campaign. But that said, let's move on to my biggest issue with Enlisted as of right now. The biggest issue in Enlisted right now is not anything in the game actually, it is the game itself. One of the things that Enlisted should have implemented long ago is adding Enlisted to Steam. Honestly, why have you not done that? The major reason why people play the game is... Now, for those that are wondering, some people saying that the game is not on Steam because the game is in beta. Honestly, I really haven't figured out why it's not on Steam. Not because not because it is beta, but honestly, it's a full running game. Like, in my mind, Enlisted is already a full running game. If they're charging money for Stalingrad, if they're charging money for bundles, I believe this is a full running game. And as a matter of fact, I have to admit that although Enlisted has multiple problems, it is fully comparable as a full running game. Honestly, at this point, I just don't know why Enlisted is not on Steam. To give you a recap, when War Thunder was launched on Steam, it had a massive jump of players, and as a matter of fact right now, War Thunder is doing extremely well. I'm not trying to say that Enlisted could do very well like how War Thunder, but at least if you add Enlisted on Steam, it could be very good. If you can add Enlisted on Steam, you can get a lot of new players. But that said, that is all that I have for today in terms of what Enlisted should add, or what Enlisted should have added sooner. But that said, my name is Napoleon Total. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one. Now before you leave, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. I would be honored if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, more videos are coming out, so it is a good idea to click on that notification button. Anyways, have a great day and I'll see you in the next one.